Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy. And I got a little sidetracked off of my Bloom Where You're Planted journal because my daughter's birthday is coming up and I wanted to make a special card for her. Today I'm using My Porch Prints digital kit that is called Journal Topper 2. And what she does is make these items to go on top of a journal. And so for your cover, you would mount this on the front of your journal. I decided to use it as a card. And what it has is, I think they call this a tunnel card. And each of these pages has a slightly smaller circle. And I've already printed and cut these out and inked them and everything. And what I'm going to do is link you over to her video on exactly how to do all this. But basically you just print it out. It tells you where to cut out the circles. And this last one here has a flap on it that glues the whole thing to the last page so that it flips out like this. And my idea was to make this into a birthday card for my daughter. It's very unique and she'll enjoy having it just to sit up in her office. I did make one little mistake. I cut out an extra piece to put on the back here so that I could cover up this flap when it goes over. But then I went ahead and glued it on. So I'm gonna print out another piece and just cover this. I don't think that's that big of a deal. But what you do with this is start with the top, and you have all these little elements to go on there. There's butterflies and bees, flowers, little words. There's a watering can and some birds. And I'm gonna add to it just some book page and a little bit of gauze and lace on the cover. So I haven't really planned it out yet, but we're gonna do it right here. She has these little banners that go on here. One says in the garden and one says journal. And one is blank. So I'm not wanting to put those words on there, but I did want to put happy birthday. And I may go ahead and put this on here and then somehow write my happy birthday in there. Maybe I know what I'll do. I'll put in the garden on the front, and then I'll put happy birthday inside. So what you do is do the top layer, then the next and the next and the next, and work down until you get to the inside of the card. And the idea is to place these things on here however you might want them to be, and they can hang over the edge a little bit. A tiny little butterfly here. Some roses. Put the two birds on here, I think. And then some smaller flowers. some little leaves. Whenever you glue these on, you just want the glue to be on this outer page, otherwise it'll mess up what you're doing. I think I've got everything out here. Actually, I think I'm going to skip the gauze and I'll just put this lace on when I'm all done. I think that looks pretty good for the cover. I think I want this rose up here. Okay, I'm going to glue these items on. I prefer to do videos that just kind of walk you through what I did, but I was afraid on this one that you might get a little lost in the process. And Stephanie, My Porch Prints, she has a good video that shows how she did hers. But I think you can tell from what I'm doing on the decorating part, but cutting out the circles and layering all that, you may want to hop over to her site. However, it's pretty self-explanatory in her kit. Every page is labeled, and after you've seen what I'm doing, you'll probably be able to figure it out anyway. So we'll put "In the Garden" on the front, and then Amber can know it's a birthday card by the words inside. I'll write a little birthday poem or something inside. I'm hoping to go down to see her. I haven't been since September. She's only 2.5 hours away, but I've been doing remodeling, and I've been sick and various things, and so I want to mail this card to her and then go down and take her on a little shopping spree so she can get some things that I will buy for her birthday. I thought of this because I'd been wanting to make it. It's so unique, and then I thought, well, that would make a nice birthday card, so that's what we're going to make out of it. I have this bird sticking up a little bit. Okay, hopefully I didn't glue anything to the next one down, so you can see how that works. These are only glued to the top. And then what we do on the next layer is decide some things that we want on this next layer, and just kind of tuck them in there until you get it kind of like you want it to look. I'm going to put the bee out here so that its wings can show. If I put it in there on one of the other layers, the wings won't show. So we'll do it like this. Okay, now, so the bee needs to be on some flowers, so I will tuck some flowers in there. This is harder than it looked when she did it. Okay, here's some more flowers. Tack one of these. Okay, we'll try that. And I think I'll put the glue on here so I don't have to worry about getting it on the next layer down. I'll just do it this way. Okay, so you can see these items are glued onto this layer, and then I stack this one on top, and we're just creating a scene of nature. So the next layer is this lighter layer right here, and I couldn't decide what I want in the middle here. I think I want a rose and a rose and a butterfly. That's going to be in the center. I'll go ahead and glue that down. Okay, so now we're working our way down to the, got 2 more layers to do, and we can still add anywhere we want to. Chair squeaking. I'm going to add another layer in there on that second one. Let me do that right quick. I'm going to go ahead and place the ones on this next layer that I kind of planned out here. But the truth is, they can just about go anywhere. Just use your imagination, and they're going to lap over each other like they would in nature. This is a pretty fascinating little project. Okay, let's see what we have now. Okay, we've got one more layer to go. Get these stacked up right. We've got one more layer to go, and that's right in next to this white part here. So I've got a little, I'm gonna put this little bug out here. I've got a tiny little butterfly that I think I'm going to put right in the center here. Now let's see what we have left. I have another flower that can go in there. Some leaves. I don't know what to do with this butterfly. I think I'll save it for the inside of the card. So all I have that I'm going to put on that next to the last layer is that sunflower and some leaves. Okay. So there's our card, and what I'm going to do is use this puffy tape here, and I'm going to layer these up so that they are a little more three-dimensional. So let me do that. I got this at the Dollar Tree. 3 rolls for, I think it was $1.25. I'm kind of clumsy. I hope I'm getting this on camera. Like I say, I usually have things planned out before I actually get on camera with them. And, but this, I don't know, this was, I couldn't really lay it all out because it was just too busy, too many pieces. I have finally finished my taxes, and my home remodel is be done next week. And so that's wonderful. I'm absolutely worn out with all this stuff to do, and I hope to get back in my craft room now once I get my house back in order, and be able to make some pretty things. So now I got to figure out how to get this on here without messing it up. Take one layer at a time. Well, I did pretty good. Not perfect. But I think that gives it some good dimension. I think what I'll do with this one is line this up at the bottom. Lay it up here on the top and then put this one down. I think that's going to work better. Oh yeah, that's much better. One more page to go. So now you can see that that's three-dimensional, and these pages are all glued together. They're not perfect, but they're close enough. And then I'll put glue here. And like I said, I'm going to have to cover this. I should have waited to glue this back side on. That's why I printed it out, but I didn't do it right. So this is going to open up to be a card. And I'm going to add my little butterflies. I have some nice little words I'm going to put in here. Let's see. Beautiful. Butterflies are beautiful. And then I'll just make a little paper up here. I'll use one of my die cuts and happy birthday stamp to put up there. And so the last thing I want to do is I wanted to put this lace on there. Let me see how I want to do that. If I just put it back here on the back, I think I might like it just without the lace. So we're just going to go with it like this. And that's it. We have all of our layers and our little butterflies and flowers and bees and things sticking out like they would be in nature. And it opens up to happy birthday. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching me put this together. I did not have a plan, and I didn't do it perfect. Lining these up with that puffy tape was kind of hard. But after I did the first one wrong, what I did was put the piece at the top and line up the bottom and the sides, and then let that glue down on there, and then raise this up and put the other piece down, and that worked a lot better. Still trying to decide about this lace. I think it's pretty. I probably will end up putting that on there. I'll just wait until I get off camera to do that. I like the lace. And I'm glad I got this made today, because now I can put it in the mail to her tomorrow, and she'll get it by her birthday. So thank you for joining me, and I love this kit and this idea. I have circle and rectangle and all kinds of die cuts that are in graduated sizes that you could use them to cut out your papers, and then your little elements to tuck inside. And I may use that while I still have this on my mind. I may use that idea on something else, maybe even the Bloom Where You're Planted journal that I'm working on. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope you're having a good day, and boy, am I looking forward to spring. And I'll be back soon with my Bloom Where You're Planted journal. I hope you're following along with that too. I have probably 2 or 3 more videos to do of finishing the inside of it. I have an introduction part 1 and 2 already on my channel. If you haven't caught that, you want to go back and take a look. So again, this is My Porch Prints Journal Topper 2, and all of this comes in the digital kit. And this, you could print the pages, the circles that I showed you to start with, and use any elements that you want to in there. All of these elements are in her kit, and I was able to print them out and cut them out with my Cricut without converting any files. Her files are in a format that the Cricut recognizes, so that helped me a lot too. I'm still learning, and so I'm glad you joined me today, and I'll be back before you know it. See you soon.